Which of these OpenTTD AIs have the power to take the other teams down and make it through to the final? Well, we're gonna find out. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to an OpenTTD AI Knockout Tournament. We're going to take the top 8 competitors from my previous videos and put them head to head on a smaller map, giving them 20 years to battle it out to do better than the other. Once all the games are over, we will have our champion, and in the next battle video, I will take on that champion. So let's meet the contenders. We have 4 quarterfinals, 2 semi-finals, and a final. And in the first quarterfinal, it's going to be AA HogX up against Not Perfect AI. Simple AI and Snake AI are in the second quarterfinal, and then Rail WAI and Admiral AI are going to fight it in third. In the final quarterfinal, Choo Choo will go up against Trains, and then they will battle it out to get to the final. So, first up, Hog AI versus Not Perfect AI. So here we are ready for the first battle. Our stage has been set, fast forward has been enabled, and we are go. And the companies are in. Both Hog AI and Not Perfect AI are both in the game. Hog is the red one, and the blue one is Not Perfect. And we can see the map is already being dominated by all sorts of things. We've got train stations all over the place, and it looks like there's a pretty even spread of both the companies. Maybe Hog AI getting a few more stations down more, but Not Perfect is also getting some lines in too. You can see the stations designs. There's a station design from Hog AI is probably superior to that of Not Perfect, but then again, like Not Perfect living up to the name maybe. Bridges and tunnels are going to be all over the place in this map as these two compete to try and get things done. We've got a pretty big town in the middle of the map here. Is it a town or a city? It is a town, not a city. We've got a lot of transfers and incomes coming in there. Same over here at this steel mill. This is quite a big hub of what's going on with a few different things. We've got a factory there too. Loads of vehicles absolutely all over. We can see that Not Perfect has not done aircraft. Neither of them have ventured into ships yet. And we've got no vehicles from Not Perfect AI. In fact, it appears that Not Perfect AI is only doing trains. And they have 24 trains right now. I can see a few large bridges coming in. The AI is definitely not afraid to put in some large bridges. Obviously, most railway lines do not do well with large bridges. You can't put signals on them. What else have we got going on? So there's a big bay here. There's no oil here yet. There is a shipyard up there for some reason. And more industry around here. Yep. Oh, lots of oil. You can see Not Perfect AI trying to get platforms in around this refinery, which is getting all sorts of things coming in and out. But now we're getting to the point where we've got the large airports coming in. We've got the large airports coming in now. That's Hog AI with the aircraft there. Still Not Perfect, not using aircraft. How many aircraft have we got here at this particular airport? 10 going in and out. Some of them are still stuck in the hangar. That's the problem with these airports. The throughput is pretty terrible of the airports. Now, here we've got Hog AI for some reason doing double depots incorrectly, but never mind. And there's our first plane crash. We actually saw it happen there in the corner of the screen. Of course, we're fast forwarding, so it's gone already, and there's another plane crash. I think pointing out plane crashes might not be something that we keep doing because there's going to be so many of them. We've got abandoned bridges here in the middle of the map now. Presumably one of the AIs is trying to do a route of some description. Who is that that's trying to do this? That is Not Perfect AI. Yep. All of these bridges are Not Perfect AI. Definitely living up to their name on that one. Oh, and there goes a railway line. That rail line was just completely removed for some reason. Not sure why, but it's gone. Quite a lot of road stuff going on. But again, only the Hog AI doing road stuff. And the map's getting so busy now, we're going to get to the point where we're going to have to turn off the signs and income amounts so that we can clearly see what's going on. And now we've done that, we found an airport buried in the middle of this town along with road. Oh, hang on a minute. There is a bus stop there, but it appears to be spread station only. Yes, okay, so Not Perfect AI is using spread stations there to try and get things sorted out. Well, looking across the map, both of the AIs have definitely covered the world with various different things. This is interesting. We've got a cargo, a goods airport. You don't see that too often from some of the AIs. What you do see is some ridiculously long bridges just to completely negate complexity, and some weird loopy tunnel stuff. So of course more plane crashes, but we are coming through now to 1970, which is the end of this particular battle and this particular challenge, and there we have it. Well, we did actually manage to get some ships towards the end there, and the ships of course were from Hog AI. Oh no, hang on a minute. Not Perfect AI had a couple of ships as well over down here near these oil rigs. Absolutely fantastic. Well, we're going to find out who the winner of this particular round is, and that is not a surprise. It's not a surprise, I think. Those of you who know how good it is, AA Hog is the winner of this particular battle. And if we look at the company details for the two competitors, we see, there we go, we see that the vehicle count was quite high for AAA Hog, where Not Perfect AI struggled with only 22 trains and 2 ships. Although the company value of 13 million is moderately respectable, it's nowhere near as much as the A-Hog's 75 million and 18,000 rail pieces. Congratulations to the Hog AI. So that means that Not Perfect AI is eliminated, and Hog AI goes on to the next stage. Up next, we have Simple AI versus Snake AI. Here's our battlefield. Let it commence. Okay, new transport companies are up and running. Simple AI is being for transport in the green, Snake in the red, and we can see green and red all over this land. Loads of aircraft flying around there. 9 for the Simple AI, and we've got how many? 10 aircraft for Snake AI. So both of them coming in with lots of aircraft right at the beginning. It looks like lots of road vehicles too. We haven't got railways all over the place like in the last battle. The railways that we do have, oh, there's been a vehicle crash. That's the first vehicle crash of the tournament. It looks like it's been changed to a bridge already, potentially. I'm not sure. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. But the railway lines are much simpler with passing places. These do work. I mean, you're not going to get high throughput on them, but they do work. Lots of road vehicles coming along here, and another vehicle crash over here. It looks like the AI is learning its lesson. This road was built by Snake AI, snaking those roads around the landscape there. Big things going on at this factory. Loads of income all over the place. Of course, road bridges are necessary. And we've got a few more railway lines over here. Who's building these railway lines? Ah, there we go. You can see that it is the Simple AI doing those railway lines. Our first plane crash after 11 years, and it is a large plane, I think, on a small airport. And it's that time again where we're going to have to get rid of the signs so that we can see a little bit better of what's going on. We've got this town here growing. Oh my goodness, look at this. Huge infrastructure in this town for the farm, the factory, and airport. Probably the bank as well. I have no idea what's going on there. Town's growing every 6 days. I think it's probably going to be quite big by the end of the game. We've got another large town here, and a large airport's gone in. This here is Simple AI's airport, and it's got how many aircraft? 5 aircraft going in there, and it, like, not to be outdone, Snake AI has put an airport in as well, and it's done it right between the two towns. Coverage on that is not great at the minute, but it will grow over the next couple of years. How are we doing on this side of the world? Okay, so on this side of the world, airports surrounded by city as well. They're going to have lots of passengers and mail ready to move on that. And we've got wood being chopped up for a sawmill, of course. Trains going to deliver coal. And if there's the bridges coming in, the long bridges solve the problem with long bridges. That bridge is solving two problems rather than just two bridges solving small problems. But hey ho, that's fine. Couple of depots there. I mean, we know that the AI like their depots. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 depots, I think, on the screen there. I don't know if we can see any more. Oh, there's a depot. And there's some more depots. And just in case, some more depots. Oh my goodness. Well, folks, there we go. That one absolutely shot by. The number of vehicles on this map and the amount of railway lines and AI meant that this one actually completed a little quicker than the last, but we have had our 20 years. And looking around the map, it looks like, yep, there's big gaps where there isn't anything going on, unlike in the last battle. This one could be relatively even. Let's find out the results. There we go. So we can see that the two AIs have been fighting it out in the operating profit, but in the final, let's say 3 years, Snake AI managed to come up, lift their operating profit, keep it above Simple AI, and even though Simple AI pushed their operating profit up at the end, it wasn't enough to take on Snake AI. Let's look at the company information to get a bit more of an idea of what happened here. There we go. There is Simple AI. There is Snake AI. And we can see that the company value of Snake AI is only a few million more than Simple AI. And, well, Snake did it with no trains at all. A massive 336 road vehicle and a few aircraft. It certainly looks like trains weren't the focus here. And wow, well done, Snake AI. So this time, it's Simple AI that is being eliminated. And Snake AI moves on to take the place in the next round. With two AIs already eliminated, it's time to move to the third quarterfinal, where Rail WAI is going to be taking on Admiral AI. And they are off. Here we go. So we've got a couple in here now. So Rail WAI as Hyper Railroad and Admiral AI in the yellow. We can see that there is railway lines being added right away by Admiral AI, isn't it? Admiral AI. Lots of income there for them. Going under coal mines with tunnels. Yeah, controversial, I know. I'm seeing aeroplanes flying around. That is just Admiral AI that's doing that at the moment. And loads of income, loads of yellow stations around the map here. It does seem that Admiral AI is absolutely going for it. Rail WAI does have a number of road vehicles. Let's see, how many road vehicles do they have? 275. Loads of road vehicles then. Lots and lots of them. And I can see here that we're actually getting a little bit of a traffic jam already. Could this be a oh my goodness, okay. Bit of a problem here. After only 6 years, we have traffic jams all over the place. And we're going to have to just hide some of those income amounts, otherwise we're not going to be able to see what's going on because it's flying around all over. Nothing happening over here though. Nothing happening on this whole part of the world, but I can see new railway lines being built here. Who's building that? That is being built by the other AI, by Hyper Railroad. Rail WAI is actually doing some railways, which is nice, but Admiral, not to be beaten, is putting in their own stations as well. Halfway through now, and we can see that most of the roads are okay around here. Even in this town, it's not too bad. We do have the larger airports coming in now, but how many aircraft have they got? We've got 11 aircraft in one company and 24 aircraft in the other. Let's go check that road. Oh my goodness, that's a busy road. There's a lot of things happening on that road. It's all coming in towards this factory, going between sawmills and we've got a sawmill going somewhere else, I think, down into this town. I think delivering goods. Yes, we're delivering goods. Trains waiting in passing places, that looks like. the throughput on that railway line is not good enough. And of course, bridges everywhere, a few tunnels too. In fact, we've got a bridge over nothing there, and then a tunnel under that, and our first plane crash 13 years into the game. That's not too bad, actually, not too bad at all. And we've got road vehicles being crushed by trains this time, and it looks like the AI is actually attempting to fix it. Oh yes, it sent it round over this bridge instead. So they do seem to recognize when there's collisions and try to fix them. Well, 6 years to go now, and road vehicles are absolutely flying all over the place. Let's see how many they've got. Rail WAI has got 332 at the moment, and Admiral AI 500. Maxed out the road vehicles there, Admiral AI. Well done on that. Even more railway lines and even more bridges. And this town just doesn't know what to think. It's got it's got a bridge over half the town and a tunnel under the other. And statues of company owners in there too, but no services. So it's really, really locked in with the infrastructure there. What on earth is going on with this railway? No idea what those bridges and depots are doing. That's a bit ridiculous. But that line just upgraded. That line just upgraded to electric. We saw it happen live there. So hopefully that means that the AI is actually doing pretty well. These two are filling up the map quite a bit. There's a lot more of the map that's been filled up than last time. More railways than last time. There's a lot more road traffic happening around here as well. But the two AIs seem to be keeping their road traffic separate. Okay, Admiral AI and Rail WA are keeping their traffic separate, which is probably a good thing. There's a little bit of a mix happening here, and of course, that is quite a traffic jam, but never mind. Hopefully that's not going to be too bad for the profit on that particular company. And the towns are growing quite nicely as well. Well, after 20 years, and upgraded railway lines with electric for, I think, potentially the first time. I haven't noticed that before. We can see that some of these towns are growing quite big. 22,000 there, growing every 4 days. And it's not the only one. There's a few big ones on the map. But that is pretty much the end of this particular battle. And it is time to find out which one of these is the winner. I find it interesting that there's absolutely nothing over here. I mean, okay, yes, there is a sawmill, but no infrastructure at all. You could have used that. Right, let's find out who the winner of this quarterfinal was. Oh, it was close for a good few years. But Admiral AI has pushed up over the last 3 years and managed to capitalize on the profit and done quite well. It was close. It was close. Rail WAI nearly had it there in around 1965, but by the end of the game, Admiral AI was the winner. Let's have a look at the company informations. Here we go. There's Rail WAI. There's Admiral AI. There we go. And we can see the company value of Admiral AI was almost double that of Rail WAI. And Admiral AI, again, 500 at some point road vehicles. Not quite by the end. Must have been doing some moving around. Definitely seems like road vehicles are quite powerful on these smaller maps, potentially. But there we go. So Rail WAI is eliminated, and Admiral AI goes on to the next round. Next up, it's Choo Choo against Trains. Okay, and here's our final map for the final quarterfinal, and they are off. In this one, we have Choo Choo AI versus Trains AI. Trains AI in the pink, Choo Choo in the green, and already I can see lots of little tiny railways going in from Choo Choo AI. And it looks like, yep, Trains AI is trying to do a big, complicated railway route. And I think it's going to struggle because it's going across a rather big expanse of water. It looks like it wants to get coal from down there to up here. And yeah, it's just stuck. Could it fall foul here? Is it going to have to abandon its plan to try and get railway across here? I mean, you could build a bridge across there. You can't land bridge across. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's cancelled its plans. It's trying new plans. Here's the power station. Here's the coal mine. Is it going to have enough money to be able to do that? Could we see our first competitor go completely bust in a quarterfinal? Trains AI struggling here. Oh no, there we go. There we go. The line is in. Oh my goodness. Right, I did wonder whether we were going to have a problem there. Hopefully the company isn't going to go bust, but the first coal trains are shooting across there, and they're making 38 grand a pop, so that's quite good. But now Choo AI is building bigger lines with junctions as well. There we are, income coming in, interacting with the towns there. Choo AI getting bus stations in the towns, presumably to transfer people around. And is Choo AI picking up people from here and transferring it over there? Let's have a look at the road vehicle. Oh, there's just one road vehicle, but is it doing it? No, it is just going around and around. I thought it was doing something extra clever. It wasn't. But what was clever was starting with lots of little railway lines, I think, to give it a good push in the little basic profits, and now it's building bigger lines. Yeah, okay. So there is definitely more green on the board than pink. It looks like, yeah, it's having another go. Trains AI is trying to do the same route that it tried to do at the beginning of the game, and presumably still failing at that. This is pretty bad for this AI. It's got stuck. It's got stuck on the idea that this power station is a good place to go. And you know what? It isn't. It's a terrible place to go. And while Trains AI tries to figure that out, Choo AI continues to expand. No aircraft from either team. Nope, no aircraft from either team. No ships at the moment. Only Choo has road vehicles, but only has 5. Everything else on this map is trains. 13 trains from Choo and 3 trains from Trains AI. Well, it looks like this might be the undoing of this particular AI. This particular route that it wants to put in and keeps failing to do is not going well. This island has not been used by either of the AIs successfully. There we go. It's given up. It's going in for a wood route, and look how much quicker. Look how much quicker it gets that wood route in. This is somewhere that is already being serviced by Choo AI, so there is wood coming in here. I wonder if they're going to be able to get goods out of there. We'll have to wait to see. Of course, trains flying all over the place. Oh no, it's doing it again. It's trying to work on the island. Goodness knows which sawmill it's going to try and take that farm to, but no, I don't think it's going to work. And we only have 5 years left to find out which one's going to do best. Right, still no aircraft, still no ships, only a few road vehicles, and quite a lot of trains. It's managed it! It actually pulled it off with a collection of different bridges. Trains AI has managed to get a wood service from the island. Oh no, it's trying the coal again. It's trying the coal again, but it did manage to get the wood across. So will it manage to get the coal? I don't think third time's a charm for the AI on that occasion. Whilst Trains AI is trying to sort that out, Choo AI has just gone crazy with all sorts of passenger networks down here. It's doing quite well for itself by the looks of it. Quite impressed with the amount of bridges that were going on here, but no, this power station is the power station of doom in this particular game. I'm seeing oil rigs around, but no ships, and still no aircraft either. Trying to get to this coal mine. It's only going to get more difficult, and it's too late anyway, as that is the end of our 20 years. I think it's going to be obvious, but let's have a look anyway. And the winner is... Oh, I am very, very surprised. Oh, here is our first major upset of the tournament. Choo AI was brilliant at building infrastructure, but it didn't pay off. Trains AI managed to pull up and get more profit. This was a bit of a surprise here. Let's have a look. Well, first of all, congratulations, Trains AI. Even though you struggled, you really did struggle, you managed it. Let's have a look at the company information on this one. So we can see Choo has a company value of 6 million and Trains AI there has a company value which even smaller, only 10 trains. Choo had more trains and a few road vehicles, but trains did better. And presumably I think this one warrants a little further investigation. Here's Choo Choo's trains. So Choo Choo had a few trains here. Some of them were getting old. A lot of them were doing coal and iron ore, and a few passengers, which were making like that one made 71,000 in the previous year. Okay, we sort by profit last year because we're in February. There we go. We can see 71,000, 34,000, 32,000. Moderately respectable for these relatively short trains. But Trains AI, with less trains, managed to do better. Look at this. So coal, a better paying value. So if we look at the operating profit, cargo payment rates, we get rid of all of these, turn coal on and compare it to, well, wood is one of the main things that Choo Choo was doing. You can see coal pays better. And that coal going across the map netted 78,000, 79,000, 80. Did I sort it correctly? There we go. Profit. Oh, that's profit this year. Profit last year. There we go. There we go. 80,000 longer trains going a longer distance. Congratulations, Trains AI. So after our quarterfinals, Choo Choo AI is the one we have to say goodbye to, and we have to congratulate Trains AI for making it through to the next round. So we have our semi-finalists. Hog AI, Snake AI, Admiral AI, and Trains AI have made it through to the next round. And those next rounds will be in my next video. Get subscribed to make sure you don't miss that and we find out who our champion is. Leave all your thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comments, and I'll see you next time for the semi-finals and the final.